Welcome back, guys. In the last lecture we had covered about a login and sign up page in ASP.NET MVC. Today we are going to discuss about a validations is in ASP.NET MVC as well as a same line of coding in how to create a sign up and login page in web forms with the same line of code and the same connectivity of the database. So first we are going to cover the validations. What is validation? A simple thing is that validation, if we click on a create button and if I left, or we can say that if I add a contact or if I add a password here and I left the name field, or other else if I left any of other field or any of text boxes and I put a click on a button to create or a save, so it will show a desired field and red mark that you have missed that desired field. So it means that validation means you have to put or add the required or add the missing field or add the fix the entities that we have to put if we left any of the text boxes or any of the drop down list like that. I'm going to show you the example. If I click on the create button, look out, it will automatically redirect me to the login page. Okay, other as if I click on a create button, it will show me a required validation that please fill the name, contact and password. So how do we work and how do we add the validations in ASP.NET MVC in text boxes or fields? So let us start. Go to your MVC project and you remember that I've created a login view model in which I'm going to add a new library here using system.componentModel.dataAnnotation.schema. Add this, and the another one is using system.componentModel.dataAnnotation. Okay, and after that ID is an identity, don't use it. I'm going to add a validation required in my name field. So I put these brackets use required. Okay, error message. Now put the error message here, please fill this. Okay, please fill this. Okay, just like same like that I just copy this, and after that I am going to add this here also. This one shows name, this one shows contact, and this one shows an password. So please fill the name field. Okay, please fill the contact field and please fill the password field. Okay, just Ctrl Shift B and rebuild the project. Our validation has been added, but it will not work. Go to our browser, just refresh this. Okay, if I click now, I have added a validation here required. It means that they have to break here if I left any of the other field, but if I click on this, it will redirect to me again to the login page. So what does it mean? I have added a validations. It means that if I check out here in a sign up page, look out, in a sign up page, if I go to my view, look out, here we have a reference of sign up login page in model and use the TBL login user class. Okay, which we have in our model TT in our database like a TBL user class. Look out, and we don't have to use the validation here because I have told you in a previous lecture, don't use your original class and don't add any of thing here. We have to use or work with our login in duplicate class, and we just add and put their work in our duplicate class. So we have to add the reference if we want to check or add the apply the validation. So how can we do this? In a model, use add and add a class. I'm going to name the class is metadata. Okay, why I'm adding this? Because I am giving the reference of my login view model to my original table login user class. Okay, I just remove this public use partial class and go to my table login user, copy this class name, I just go there and add here. Okay, this. Okay, after that again use system dot component model dot data annotation and using system dot component model dot data annotation dot schema. Now add the reference here, put the signs metadata data. Okay, use a brackets, round bracket, type of again round bracket, and go to the login view model and here copy this and just go there, put here. Okay, so now control shift B here and go to the browser and just refresh the browser. After editing a reference, I am again building my project and put use control F5 to run the project. Okay, control F5 and project is running. Go to the sign up page, lookout. Now I'm going to add and click on my create button. Look out, what is the output? Look, please fill the name field, please fill the contact field, please fill if I add the name John and I click on this, lookout, please fill the contact name, I have this on, and I click on this, lookout, again it requires a field. Click on password field and I add it in admin. Okay, just if I click on it, lookout, now my validation has been added. If I click on create button, lookout, there is also show a validation here. So put the name here like this. What is the name? I'm going to check my database. What is my database name? I am checking. I think my database name is lookout. I'm going to check the database name with my project. My database name is login form web. Okay, so just go there, login form web. Okay, then select all from tbl login user. Okay, just execute this. Now the one is Naman and admin, so I have added John, Jon and admin. So check out this John and admin, Jon, John and admin. Okay, just click on create button. Perfect, our page and our validation has been added perfectly. You can add more validation here. What does it mean? That if you want to change the name of this, so how can you change this? So go to the again view model, in the name field use display name equals to, put the name here, admin, new admin name, control shift B, build up perfectly. Go there, control F5 to rebuild the project. Okay, perfect, our name has been changed. You can add further validation like regular expressions, email expressions, and we have discussed about in our next lecture, so don't worry about this. Okay, so this is how can you add the validations on your project. Okay, now the same thing is we are going to work with our web forms, that how can you create the login and sign up page in web form through just like MVC. So how can you create? So first of all, I'm going to copy this entity name and I'm just going to copy the coding. I'm not going to add a coding again and again. So I'm just copying this coding, so it will helpful me to work early as possible. Okay, I'm going to copy this on notepad. Okay, notepad, and I pasted here. Okay, now okay, so I'm going to add a new project. I'm going to create a login and sign up page in web forms, thus with the same coding. Application web forms, application 1, sorry, web .NET web applications. Okay, I'm going to add an empty here. Click on OK. Cancel is okay. Our project is going to create. Okay, our project has been created. Now I'm going to use Control Shift A to add a web form. Web form 1. I am going to give the name is sign up. Okay, click on add. I'm going to create a model folder here first. Control Shift A again, a model folder, sorry, web application. Click on the right, add folder models. Okay, first of all I'm going to add my database here with edu.net connectivity, new item, just same like that I have added in my AMC project. Add new connection, my database, my SQL server name, go there, click on this, so copy this and cancel this. Okay, and look out and add there. Now I'm adding my login from web. Just check the test connection. Okay, just go to okay, just copy this first entities, control copy, next, retrieving database table. Look out, we have only one table in database. Look out, table login user. Just finish this. It is working. Just click on OK. Again, look out, perfect. Just close this and build a project first. Now go to the view, add a toolbox. Okay, use here a text box. We have 3 fields in a sign up. Just drag and drop here. Again, drag and drop here, and again drag and drop here. I'm editing a placeholder here. Placeholder name, placeholder contact, and placeholder password. Okay, and I'm going to add here a button, BUTTON button. Just drag and drop here a button. Okay, just you can change the button text and properties from there. I'm going to close it and look out. If I click on this and properties and a solution explorer, if I go to the design, so you can check out the design of my project. Look out, this is how can you add the properties here. Okay, like that you can add the text, you can add the placeholders, you can hide the width and add ID. One is text box one. Okay, and we have a button here. If I'm going to click on directly to the button. Okay, this is my button. First of all, I'm going to add my entity name here, control V, error control dot models. Okay, create the object db equals to new t's. Okay, just control shift b again and just run the project first. What is the output? Okay, there is an error. What is an error? Use a new keyword for hiding. Okay, the error is just cut this out, control exit and add it on there. Okay, control shift b again. Okay, what is the error? Okay, wait a minute. Add there object name again, control shift b. Okay, perfect. Just run the project, control F5. Okay, perfect. Name, contact and password. Now we are going to add a database functionality here. Okay, so how can we add in a button? Okay, in a sign up page, in a button we are going to add, okay, tbl login user t equals to, okay, I'm creating the object. Okay, on a button click t dot name equals to text box 1 dot text. Okay, just like that. T dot contact equals to text box 2 dot text, and t dot password is equals to text box 3 dot text. Okay, and now db dot tbl login user dot add what is t, and return, and on a return I'm going to redirect this on which page. I'm going to redirect redirect on my login page. So I don't have a login page. Response dot redirect we have to use, so I'm going to add on my login page. Just delete on their response or redirect. I don't have a login page, sign up page right now, so I'm going to create my sign up page first. Okay, in a solution explorer I'm going to, in web application, I'm going to add my new page, add new item, webforms sign login. Okay, so this is my login page, and if I go to the properties here, so my login page is available on there, and I'm going to add first a toolbox, login.asp.t. okay, I'm going to add here two fields in a toolbox view. I'm adding a toolbox here, text box here, text text box 1, text box 2, and finally a button. Okay, I'm adding a placeholder here. Placeholder is name, and the next placeholder is password. Okay, so just control shift B again the project. Okay, and if I check my login page first with control F5 button, look out, we have a login page. Okay, now I'm going to redirect to my response to my login page. So how can I redirect? Okay, so I have created my login page also, and I have added my login page, that is login.aspx, and I have redirect my login sign up page after successfully sign up and add my text boxes. I have redirect to my login page. Okay, so I am going to check it out first, that is my project is working and the data is saving on database or not. Look out the desired fields right now. If I select this, look out, the last is id 10th le 00112 and I admin. Now I'm going to add my new data here. So that is John Markup. The contact is 00112223. Anything just right now, and put the password is admin123. okay. If I click on create button, look out, redirect to the login page. And if I go to my SQL server and I execute this, lookout, this is only of 10th ID. Lookout, this is an 11 ID of John Markup. It means that ID has been added successfully. Now I am going to add my functionality, that is a signing login functionality. Okay, in a login functionality I go to the design, and if I click on a button, and it will redirect to the button, and I'm going to my notepad file, and I'm just going to copy this my desired coding, and I'm going to paste in my button. Okay, login user where x.name is equals to just x.name table is equals to textbox1.text, and an x.password is equals to textbox2.text single.default user. Add there, go to the sign up page, sign up CS page, and just copy this here, go to the login page, and in there add control V, control dot models. Okay, you are following errors, we're going to resolve this error. Okay, remove this, return, redirect to response. Just for the time being, remove these fields. Okay, but you can add this. Go to the sign up page, AS page again, in there response dot copy this, in a login page add here, and else redirect to action, control copy, add here. Else is if the desired field is not available in my database, so it will redirect to my login page as it will successfully login. And I have added here sign up SIGN. Okay, so just build our project again. Now just go to my page here, just refresh this again. Okay, perfect. Now the name is John Markup and password is ADMIN123. okay, just click on a button. Okay, perfect. It is, I think there is some error. Look what I'm going to check. Okay, let us check it again. Control shift build the project and go again and control F5 this, add John Markup admin 123. okay, just button and click on the button. Okay, perfect. It will redirect to my sign up page. So this is how can you create a sign up and login form same as it is like that MVC pages. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you very much.